trade issues and North Korea have dominated talks between Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and U.S. President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump is on a 4-day state visit to Japan. Now, despite the disagreements on trade, the two leaders put on a show of friendship during their meetings. America has backed Mr. Abe's plans to meet North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, and the two countries have agreed to expand cooperation in exploring space. Mr. Trump and his wife have also had an audience with the emperor. Our correspondent Michio Ishida tells us more.
U.S. President Donald Trump became the first world leader to meet Japan's new emperor. Emperor Naruhito ascended to the chrysanthemum throne earlier this month after his father became the first emperor to abdicate in over 200 years. The imperial audience, along with a round of golf and a sumo wrestling match on Sunday, was part of Mr. Abe's full-court press to stay in the good graces of President Trump. The U.S. leader had repeatedly threatened to slap more tariffs on Japan's all-important auto industry as he complained about what he described as an unbelievably large trade imbalance between the two countries. But at a joint news conference following a summit with Mr. Abe on Monday, Mr. Trump appeared to go easy on Japan over trade issues as he confirmed the Asian ally has agreed to buy 105 F-35 stealth warplanes from the U.S.
We make the best equipment in the world. In 2018, Japan was one of the world's top purchasers of American defense equipment. This purchase would give Japan the largest F-35 fleet of any U.S. ally.
Trade aside, both leaders talked extensively about North Korea. Mr. Trump continued to downplay the recent launches by North Korea of what he called small weapons.
My people think it could have been a violation, as you know. I view it differently. I view it as a man, perhaps he wants to get attention, and perhaps not. Who knows? It doesn't matter. All I know is that there have been no nuclear tests. There have been no ballistic missiles going out. There have been no long-range missiles going out. And I think that someday we'll have a deal. I'm not in a rush. Tremendous sanctions being put on the country of North Korea. And again, Kim Jong-un understands the unbelievable economic potential that country has.
On his part, Mr. Abe reiterated his intention to hold unconditional talks with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. He said Mr. Trump has promised that he will spare no efforts in assisting Japan to resolve the abduction issue.
何よりも重要な拉致問題の一日も早い解決に向け、辻は私自身が金正恩委員長と直接向き合わなければならないとの決意です。条件をつけずに金正恩委員長と会って率直に虚心坦懐に話をしたいと考えています。トランプ大統領からもこうした私の決意に対し全面的に支持するあらゆる支援を惜しまないとの力強い支持をいただきました。
Mr. Abe, for the second time, arranged a meeting between Japanese families of abductees with Mr. Donald Trump. Now, for Mr. Abe, it's very important to resolve the abduction issue, to bring home Japanese abducted to North Korea in the 70s and 80s. So he's been seeking the support of Mr. Trump. And Mr. Trump has raised the abduction issue from time to time when he met with Mr. Kim Jong-un. Now, it's Mr. Abe's turn to meet with Mr. Kim, but when will it happen? We don't know yet. On Tuesday, Mr. Trump will visit U.S. troops stationed at Yokosuka Naval Base before wrapping up his 4-day state visit. Michio Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.